On 15th August 1947, India stepped into a new dawn. We were free but also faced enormous challenges like poverty, illiteracy, food shortage, weak industries, and low life expectancy. Many around the world doubted if such a vast and diverse country could survive as one nation. Yet, in just over 7 decades, India has proven them wrong. Today, let's take a proud journey through India's biggest achievement since independence. India became independent in 1947. Democracy was considered by many a risky and uncertain experiment. The country was emerging from centuries of colonial rule, deep poverty, and the trauma of partition. We had people speaking hundreds of languages, belonging to multiple religions, caste, and culture, and more than 84% of the population could not read or write. Critics around the world predicted that such diversity and widespread illiteracy would make democracy impossible to sustain here. Yet, under the visionary guidance of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, the chief architect of the Indian Constitution, and the tireless efforts of the Election Commission of India, led by Sukumar Sen, the dream of a democratic India began to take shape. The Constitution adopted in 1950 guaranteed every adult, regardless of gender, caste, creed, or wealth, the right of vote. This was revolutionary in a time when many countries still denied universal suffrage to women or to the poor. In 1951 and 52, India held its first general elections. It was an unprecedented logistical challenge. 17 crore registered voters spread across thousands of towns and over 5 lakh villages, many of which had no proper roads, electricity, or communication facilities. The Election Commission prepared over 2,24,000 polling stations, used over 3,89,000 wooden ballot boxes, and printed millions of ballot papers. For voters who could not read, symbols were assigned to political parties so they could identify their choice. People from remote mountains, desert, and forests walked for miles to reach polling stations. For many, it was the first time they were treated as equal citizens whose voice mattered in shaping the nation. Men and women stood patiently in long queues under the hot sun, eager to leave their thumbprint or mark beside their chosen symbol. The election took place in phases over 4 months, and when the results were announced, the peaceful transfer of power set a historic example for the world. Since then, India has held 17 general elections and countless state and local elections, each reaffirming the people's faith in democracy. Today, India proudly has over 90 crore registered voters, making it the largest democracy on earth. Our elections are conducted with transparency and neutrality. Using modern technology like electronic voting machines, EVMs, and voter verified paper audit trails, VVPATs, to ensure accuracy. Despite challenges like political differences, social tension, and logistical difficulties in such a vast nation, the peaceful transfer of power through free and fair election remains one of India's greatest achievements. It is a living proof that democracy is not just possible in diverse and developing country, it can thrive, grow stronger and inspire the world. As we look back, it is not only the leaders and institutions but also the ordinary citizens, the farmers, teachers, workers, homemakers, and youth who stood in those first queues in 1951 and continues to do so today. We have kept the spirit of Indian democracy alive. So, in this Independence Day, let's keep our legacy alive. In the early 1960s, India was facing one of the most severe food crises in its history. Consecutive drought, poor agriculture productivity, and a rapidly growing population pushed the nation to the brink of famine. At that time, India was heavily dependent on food imports, especially wheat from the United States under the PL 480 agreement. Ships carrying grains from foreign countries became a lifeline, but this dependency raised concern about our national food security and sovereignty. It was during this critical phase that a group of visionary scientists led by Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, along with international experts like Norman Borlaug, initiated what comes to known as Green Revolution. This agriculture movement introduced high yield varieties HYV of wheat and rice seeds, which improved irrigation facilities, chemical fertilizers, and modern farming equipments. Farmers were trained to adopt scientific methods, and government policies provide support through subsidies, credit facilities, and minimum support prices. The results were nothing short of revolutionary. Within a decade, wheat and rice production increased dramatically. Punjab, Haryana, and western Uttar Pradesh emerged as the heartland of this transformation. India, which once stood in the long queues for imported grains, became self sufficient in food production. Over time, this progress expanded beyond grains through advancement like the White Revolution led by Dr. Verghese Kurien. India also became the largest producer of milk. Today, India ranks among the top global producers of wheat, rice, pulses, fruits, and dairy products. Not only do we feed our 140 crore peoples, but we also export food, grains, and agriculture products to countries around the world. A remarkable turnaround that transformed India's image from a famine prone nation to an agriculture powerhouse. India's space journey began humbly yet with a grand vision. In 1969, the Indian Space Research Organization was founded under the guidance of visionary leaders like Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, often called the father of India's space program. In those early years, ISRO operated out of small buildings and rocket components were sometimes transported on bicycles and bullock carts, a symbol of how determination can overcome limited resources. In 1975, India launched its first satellite, Aryabhatta, marking a new chapter in science and technology. In the decades that followed, ISRO achieved milestones such as the SLV 3, India's first satellite launch vehicle, in 1980 and the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV, which became a trusted workhorse for launching satellites into orbit. In 2014, the world watched in awe as India successfully sent the Mars orbiter mission Mangalyaan into Martian orbit on its very first attempt, a feat no other country has achieved, and at a cost of just rupee 450 crore, cheaper than some Hollywood movies. ISRO's achievement continued with the launch of over 100 satellites for various countries, the GSAT series enhancing communication, the NAVIC navigation system, and the record breaking 104 satellites launched in a single mission in 2017. In 2023, India made history again with Chandrayaan 3 becoming the first nation to land a spacecraft on the moon's south pole. This success not only brought global recognition but also opened doors for future deep space exploration, including plans for Gaganyaan, India's first human spaceflight mission, and missions to study the Sun, Aditya L1, and Venus. ISRO's journey is a shining example of how vision, hard work, and innovation can take a nation from humble beginning to global leadership in space exploration. India became independent in 1947, our economy was in a fragile state. Colonial exploitation has drained our resources, industries were underdeveloped, and our contribution to the world's GDP was around 3%. Most of the population depended on agriculture, which was largely unmechanized and vulnerable to drought and floods. Industrial output was minimal and unemployment was widespread. Over the decades, through planned development, economic reforms, and global integration, India has transformed into one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Today, India stands as the fifth largest economy globally and is projected to become the third largest by the end of this decade. Our industries have diversified and strengthened. In IT and software services, India is known as the IT hub of the world with companies like TCS, Infosys and Wipro serving clients across continent. In pharmaceuticals, we have often called the pharmacy of the world for supplying affordable high quality medicines to over 200 countries. In manufacturing and textile industry, our textile industry is one of the oldest and most respected globally, producing everything from handloom to high-tech fabrics. In automobiles, India produces millions of two-wheelers, cars and commercial vehicles every year, exporting to dozens of countries. In startups and innovation with over 100 unicorns, India is now the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. Government initiatives like Make in India, Digital India, and Production Linked Initiative (PLI) schemes have boosted local manufacturing, improved digital infrastructure, and encouraged innovation and entrepreneurship. The vision is to make India self-reliant, Atmanirbhar, while also becoming a global industrial powerhouse. Our defense forces have always been the backbone of India's sovereignty. They have not only safeguarded our borders but have also played a key role in making us self reliant in the field of defense technology and manufacturing. From the decisive victory in the 1971 Indo Pak War, which resulted in the liberation of Bangladesh, to the bold move of conducting nuclear tests in Pokhran in 1998, India has time and again demonstrated its strategic strength and determination to protect its national interest. Today, India is among the few nations in the world that can design, develop, and manufacture its own advanced defense equipment. We produce world class fighter jets like the HAL Tejas, warship submarines, tanks such as the Arjun MBT, and a wide range of missiles under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, including Agni, Prithvi, Akash, and BrahMos. Under the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, we are reducing dependency on foreign suppliers and strengthening our domestic defense industry. The commissioning of INS Vikrant, India's first indigenous aircraft carrier, stands as a proud symbol of our technological powers and maritime capability. Our defense exports are also growing, and as we now supply equipment and technology to the other nation, further cementing India's position as a rising global power in defense manufacturing. In 1947, the average life expectancy in India was just 32 years. Infant mortality rates were extremely high. Many villages had no hospitals, and access to health care was limited to only the privileged few in urban areas. Education too was a luxury. Only a small percentage of the population could read or write, and higher education was available to an even smaller section of society. Today, the transformation has been remarkable. India is home to world class hospitals, advanced medical research centers, and a robust pharmaceutical industry that not only serves our own population but also export affordable medicine and vaccines to more than 200 countries. We have eradicated diseases like polio and made major strides in controlling tuberculosis and malaria. Telemedicines and digital health initiatives are now connecting doctors to rulers patients in the remotest corner of the country. In the field of education, the growth has been equally impressive. From a handful of universities in 1947, we now have over 1,000 universities and 40,000 colleges. The literacy rate has risen from around 12% in 1947 to over 77% today. Prestigious institutions like the IITs, IIMs, and AIMS are globally respected, producing some of the finest minds in engineering, management, and medicines. Initiatives like National Education Policy 2020, digital classrooms, and skill development programs are preparing our youth for the challenges of a globalized world. From the historic victory in the 1983 Cricket World Cup led by Kapil Dev to lifting the trophy again in 2007 T20 and 2011 under MS Dhoni, Indian sports have been unforgettable movement. In hockey, our team has won multiple Olympic golds, reviving its glory with a bronze in Tokyo 2020. In athletics, Neeraj Chopra gold in javelin at the Tokyo Olympic marked India's first ever Olympic gold in track and field. In badminton, champions like PV Sandhu, Sania Nehwal, and Kidambi Srikanth have brought home world titles. In boxing and wrestling, Mary Kom, Borgonia, Bajrang Punia, and Sakshi Malik have made the nation proud. Legends like Milkha Singh and PT Usha inspired generations to dream beyond limit. Today, India excel in cricket, hockey, wrestling, kabaddi, badminton, chess, and even emerging sports like shooting, weightlifting. And with growing infrastructure leagues like IPL, Pro Kabaddi, and ISL, and rising youth talent, the tricolor continues to shine on the world stage. Has emerged as a global IT hub, producing the largest number of software engineers in the world. Cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Pune are now known as Silicon Valleys of India, housing top multinational companies and innovative startups. Our Digital India movement has bridged the gap between rural and urban areas, connecting even the remotest villages to the internet and digital services. This had transformed education, healthcare, and governance, making them accessible to everyone with just a click. We are leading the world in digital payments through UPI, Unified Payment Interface, a revolutionary system so efficient and secure that many other countries are adopting it. Our Aadhaar identity system is the largest biometric database in the world, empowering citizens with a unique digital identity used for booking subsidies and countless services. From online shoppings to e-governance, India is setting new benchmark in digital innovation and inclusion. From hunger to self-reliance, from uncertainty to global recognition, the journey of India since 1947 is nothing short of a miracle shaped by sweat, sacrifices, and dreams of millions. We rose from the shadows of partition, rebuilt our economy from scratch, and transformed it into world's fastest growing major economy. We turned barren fields into breadbasket, poverty into opportunity, and challenges into stepping stones for greatness. Our scientists have touched the moon and the sun. Our soldiers have safeguarded every inch of our land. Our athletes have made the tricolor soar high across the globe. And our innovators have placed India at the heart of digital revolution. This is not just history, this is the heartbeat of 1.4 billion Indians who refuse to give up. It is the proof that when we stand united, dream big, and work with determination, no goal is too far. As we celebrate this Independence Week, let us not just look back with pride, but look ahead with purpose. Let us promise to build one India that is not only stronger and brighter, but also kinder, greener, and more inclusive for the generation to come. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, and happy Independence Day to all of you.